There it is. Okay, I'm live now for some reason, but that works okay. I'll live with that. It's public, so let me just make sure that all of that is okay. I wish I knew why that was fine. View channel. Live. Okay, this works. Fantastic. Awesome. Okay, now we can actually get to playing the game. Let me just put this here. Move that over. Okay. Well. Wonderful. Okay. So, today we are doing a number of little things. First, I'm going to be doing the Alliance raid for the week. I think I'm going to switch over, like, Alliance raid, DPS in need. Okay. Can probably manage on Ninja then, go for some more scouting gear. Let's see. Sandoria, the second walk. 11 minutes. Let's go and see if we can do some other things. Let's hope it's actually 11 minutes this time, because I remember last Wednesday when we did this, it was like, what was it again? It was like 40 minutes in the queue before it popped. That was wild. Okay. Yeah, those aren't done for another 5 hours. I'm getting slight bits of lag, but it's probably fine. Let me just, might be due to the YouTube thing. Let's adjust that quickly. Okay. So make sure this is all working okay. Fantastic. Okay. Wonderful. So, there's like a few things I'm gonna do while we wait for that queue to pop, actually. I'm gonna go and do some crafting for one of the society quests that I unlocked the other day. I believe it's in Warlord's Echo. Let's see. Not up here. Over here. Because I didn't do this last night. Let me just adjust. Let's go on to Weaver. I always default to Weaver. Talk to these big dudes. Get some of these quests. These are kind of like daily quests you can do. There aren't that many like dailies in this game, but this is kind of one of them. And they give you kind of little side quests. Okay. Yeah. There we go. So this is just something I need to get done while we wait. So there it is. Part components. Okay. This is probably, yeah, this is definitely overkill. I did not need to go that hard on this. Okay. That's a bit, yeah, that's easy enough. Talk to you again. Give you your bits and pieces. There we go. Let's go and find the rest of you people who need some urgent crafting. do 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 do. These are all pretty easy. Fantastic. Oh, that's just a delivery. No way, is it? Back to... These don't take very long, they're like very short quests. But yeah, as it is. Go to this guy. And then these quests. Fantastic. I don't think I'm quite at, I'm not quite at the level I need to level up yet. I think it should be one more day. So about 4 PM today I should be able to get the rank up on this, which is nice. I have the other two for this expansion at max already. Let me see. With this timer going up, I am tempted. I might just go and do some other stuff for a bit. I can always do the alliance raid later after all. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I am going to do that actually. No, in the meantime, I know what I'll do. So, I'm currently running quite high on the weekly capped tombstones. So, yeah. Let me just adjust something. My model is, I think, a bit too, not expressive, but like it's reacting to my mouth in not particularly useful ways. So I'm going to adjust the sensitivity down to 4. No, wait, this is eye sensitivity. Mouth open sensitivity. Let's put that at 40. Okay. Let's see. I think this kind of works. Mouth smile sensitivity is up a bit. Yeah, okay. So this kind of works alright. Let me see. I'm still getting the hang of, like, actual, like, model, like, animation rigs. Anyway, this is Solution 9, everybody's favorite Cyberpunk city. So I have... Let's see what it is, actually. I have, okay, the currency. I have 1,965 out of 2,000, like, capped tombstones. So I should probably get something for Ninja. Although I do mostly main Gunbreaker, so let's have a look. Tombstone Exchange. Disciple of War. Story of Helm of Bending. It's crit tenacity, which isn't great. I mean, none of these are best pieces at this point. So... Debt tenacity. Crit tenacity. I don't know, maybe those actually. Yeah, let's go for because if I do decide to like just trounce through the tier at the last minute, then those are at least going to kind of come in useful. Evercharge Twine is what I need. And I can go over here with some gear exchange. That one. There we go. Fantastic. Okay. Retrieve that. No! I think I might need some actuals. Might need some skill speed on these. I think that's because, like, my skill speed will have dropped because there was quite a lot of skill speed on the last thing. So we'll adjust that. We've got this. Don't want to update that because... Oh yeah, this is gonna adjust all the tanks, isn't it? Resign to Kaladin. Oh yeah, I do, but I don't want to update that. I don't want to and I want to update this, but not the Adventurer plate. Because once I switch back, it will adjust it back to the old plan. There we go. Let's see what else we've got. I think I'll also buy the helmet. I think. Story of Helm of Bending. Let's go. Oh no, it is Sublime Curiosities, isn't it? Evercharge Twine again. I wasn't sure if I was going to get both of these, but I think I will. Just for posterity. Declaration of War 2, Declaration of War 1. Oh yeah, there it is. Fantastic. Awesome. You just equip that. Okay, what's let's see. What's my skill speed at the moment? Actions and traits. 242. Okay, I'm gonna add some skill speed to the helmet as well. Meld. No. Oh yeah, that's meld. Skill speed. See. Okay, the helmet actually goes kind of hard there. That kind of works on Paladin, not gonna lie. Less so on Warrior, although it's kind of great that it lowers the visor there. Okay, well I got an extra 2 average item level out of that. I don't know if my stats are actually... I mean, my stats are better, but... I'm on 241. I can do 241. 241 is like a good skill speed. I like to play Gunbreaker on 240, like if possible, but like sometimes it's just kind of not. So, you know, that is what it is. We've got... It's just like basically it's this ring, which is always going to be slightly off. And it's going to be... yeah, these. So basically, if I change the gloves, then I end up with 760 average item level. What's my stats now though? Attack power 5517, defense defense 6972. Generally speaking, in this game, like item level is more valuable than substats because it increases your main stats, like strength and vitality, for example. And like points of these increase your damage and your defense like more than like generally speaking like substats from like crit or determination or direct hit will. But like it does kind of vary depending on whether you hit specific stat brackets. And like I could do some calculations, like, but I, to be honest, can't be bothered. I'm probably not even really gonna use these very much because they're only really useful if I decide to do a last minute tier prog of Cruiserweight before the 7.4 patch, now that it's unlocked. But we'll see. I'm actually gonna have a look in the party. What's the general party finder for? I mean, it's pretty bad at the moment. Like, no one's playing on Wednesday, apparently. To ads prog, leave maxing, raid plan. Yeah, okay, so there's literally just an M2 practice group. There's an M4 practice group. Okay. There's a bunch of ultimates. There's usually a bunch of ultimates in the PF. What else have we got? Sigmascape V3. Quick health for tank achievements, no thanks. Bean's Burden. Programs Traverse 71 to 100. Okay. I think what's the party finder look? What's the this looking like? Let's go. Let's see if I can tank it. Less than 5 minutes. Okay. I kind of usually it's easier to get DPS slots in Alliance raids because there's so many DPS slots, but apparently not today. So I am going to queue as a tank and just roll for non-tank gear because I don't need any tank gear in this. Let's have a look. Okay. Which that's fine. Okay. Let's see. Fantastic. It doesn't pick up my mouth if I look to the side very much, I've just noticed. Like it does here, but if I turn this way, it kind of does, but only if I open my mouth quite widely. Anyway. Back to this. Yeah, so hopefully this is going to pop fairly quickly. Otherwise, I'll probably just give up and I'll go and do some Pilgrim's Traverse, like, probably the early levels, actually. I might do them in a group. Might just try and do some matchmaking. Because I kind of want to, rather than doing solo practice. Solo practice is good. I like my solo practice, but let's see how the matchmaking goes. I might have to switch back my FF14 streams to Tuesday again with the reset, just because, like, people are actually playing on those days. I do love Solution 9 though. I'm wondering if there's any other, like, random tasks I can get done in the meantime. I got my custom deliveries for the week. Who's in bonus? Zoe is in bonus. With some orphanage donations. I'm gonna go and do that, actually, quickly. Foundation... Idleshire. But yeah. I'm really looking forward to 7.4 dropping in December, although I just found out that the title update 4 for Monster Hunter Wilds with Gogmazios is dropping on the same day. Which is like, thanks, Capcom. You are a top-notch company. Now I have to choose between... I mean, I haven't really played Monster Hunter Wilds very much since they finished the base game. So, honestly, it's not that much of a competition. But... is it one? Orphanage donation components. That's what I want to see. I need 24 of these. Okay, back to the crafter. Let's just go alchemist. Didn't know why alchemists would be creating orphanage donations, but you know, here we are. Here we are. Orphanage donation, there we go. I'm getting some lag here, you can tell, because the input delay is quite a bit. Getting lag when crafting is actually one of the worst things that can happen, because, like, sometimes it completely messes up, like, your actual crafting, like, permanently. Not permanently, I mean, you can restart, but, like, you lose the materials, so if you're working with quite rare materials in, like, a quite difficult recipe, like, it can really mess you up if you get really bad lag during it. There we go. I'm going to hand these in to... Wait, what's my currency actually for this? Right, I know I should be fine. I don't want to overcap those, so like... Hello, Zoe. You get 12 of these a week. They have little storylines connected to them, but I've kind of done all the storylines, so... Like, this one's, like, helping out, like, a bunch of orphans, for example. There we go. Tour Lord of the Week. I wish the... Aww. And you just get a little cutscene after you put all the deliveries in every week. Okay, back to Gunbreaker. Average wait time 6 minutes. I see it's gone up. You know what? I think I don't want to do the whole 40-minute wait like last week. So I'm just gonna do that another time. I'm gonna go to Pilgrim's Traverse. Where's Ilmeg? There's Ilmeg. Let's go to Wolekdorf. Okay. I'm going to see if I can get... Let's see. I'm going to go for Ninja. Bunthal. Reset your progress. This one. Enter Pilgrim's Traverse. Enter with Match Party. Let's see. Actually, reset. Wait, I need to withdraw. Yeah, because I think you actually don't need enter Pilgrim's Traverse, enter Match Party. 21. More than 30 minutes. Okay, that's actually not gonna help. Withdraw. Let's try and do enter Pilgrim's Traverse. Reset your progress. Enter Pilgrim's Traverse. I want to try the different match party options in 12 minutes. I'm trying to think of like which of these is going to be better. Enter Pilgrim's Traverse. Let's just match party. Let's see, what's 31 like? Oh, there we go. Fantastic. Oh, also, wait, I need to lock chat. There we go. Okay, this is a bit smoother when you're like, you know, not by yourself. There we go. And this, but the boss of this floor is like the whales, I think. Okay. There we go. There we go. Ding 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 ding. I love the tiny summons, they're so cute. But yeah. Anyway, my goal here is just to get some ether pull, basically. And probably climb up a bit higher. I mean, maybe if this group of people can get all the way to 51, then we can... This is actually some like a chest in here. Oh my god, an ether pull fragment. In this economy? Ding, ding. There we go. Thank you very much. I'll let them handle that, I guess. We still need to kill more enemies. There we go. Dun 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 dun. Oh, there is an accursed horde here somewhere as well. Yay! Someone discovered a piece of the accursed horde. Ooh, rock bomb incense. Nice. la la la. Strength, woo! Nice. I just realized I'm the only, like, non-caster in this group. It's, like, 2 summoners, a black mage, and a ninja, and the ninja is me. Oh well. There we go. Let's get out of here. Oh, nice. Bring. Ninja daggers here are actually really nice. Like, I love the kind of stained glassy look they have. Like, it's not really my aesthetic, but that's a really solid dagger. I much prefer the weapons here to the ones that were in, Eureka Orthos. Oh, and indeed, the ones that were in Palace of the Dead and Heaven on High, which, I know some people really like them, but, yeah, no, they've never really been my thing. Ooh, there's a... There we go. There we go. We're not getting any good, motives on this run. Yeah, I do not need to go in there. There didn't miss even anything in there. Like a generic chest. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. I'm gonna go for that silver chest. Yay! Dun, dun. I just realized my limit break bar is like behind my HUD. Where is it? Cross hotbar, limit break bar, limit gauge. I need to leave that up because that needs to be up here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's a bit better. There we go. Ding. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding. I'm so used to playing this solo, I'm like, why is it not triggering? I'm in the thing. And then it's just like, oh yeah, I have to wait for everybody to be here because that's actually how this works. Ding. Ding. Ding 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 ding. Oh, thank you. Ding 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 ding. Nice. Let's see. Exit. Just gonna get that appraised and see then see if I can. Oh, Swede. No. Tiramarn. Yes. Just a potion. Okay. Interference Traverse. Yeah! I wonder if it's the same team. That boss died so fast, it was like genuinely very funny. It's like... That said, it's kind of funny because given how fast that boss died, I think if this was the first time I'd fought it, is it the same team? No! This is mostly, this is mostly melees and one caster. You've even got 2 ninjas. There we go. Oh, one of them's a mentor. They wear the Burger King crown. There we go. Okay, let me see. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Oh, it's 11:11. Make a wish. Like my time, at least. Definitely not your time. There we go. It bothers me that this anaconda does like venom spit. I'm just like, anacondas don't spit venom, mate. Let's see what's over here. Treasure copper. Damn it. Mimics are so annoying. I think the boss for this set is like the big antlion. The highest I've seen is like 61, I think. Yeah! Party obtains a commander of haste. Okay. Yeah, we want to check if the... Oh, there is a... Yeah, Okay, someone's going to that chest over there. Yeah, it's a Serenity, that could be very useful. We get like a really bad floor set. Okay. The gloom spreads. Nice. Okay, is there anything over here? I guess everyone's heading that way, so... gold chest. Randomly anaconda. There we go. There's another gold chest in there. It could be a silver chest as well, actually. Probably not. Yeah, I'll just let that person go. I love being ninja. Having, like, ranged attacks as well as melee attacks is, like, really good. Hello, Anaconda. Well, there's two ninjas and a viper here. This is like the scouting party. There's like ninja and viper shared gear sets. They're like... so... Damn it. Of course it had to blow up on me. Sight. Oh. Sometimes I do wonder what Ninja's gonna get in the next expansion. I should never think about that actually. I could do a short on it. Just like, what do I think X Job's gonna get in like 8.0? I like when I get like bonus ether pool Okay. There we go. Paste and... Wait, what's this one? Nice. What floor? We're on 45, so we're coming towards... We're in the second half of this floor set now. I wonder how long the boss is going to get to live, because... Yeah. The whale did not live long. Honestly, like, one of the fascinating things about deep dungeons is the sheer, like, differences between doing them solo versus doing them in, like, a group of 4. Because they don't scale, like, and, like, the solo, like, is, like, a challenge run for them. But, like, it means that they are designed to be able to be done solo. Which means that, like, when you do them in an actual group of 4, shit just dies. It's like, mechanics? What mechanics? I'm just gonna fight this guy. Go. Yeah. Got lots of ether ball this run, which is pretty solid. I wonder why the giant tortoises called troubadours. Yeah, thank you for the ether pool glass. You will automatically revive upon KO. I'm like, if you're in a match party, is there any actual reason to save commanders? Because they transfer between floor sets if you're in a match party. Maybe they do, but I don't think so. It would be very weird if they did. So, you're kind of encouraged to, like, resource hog, like, a lot more. Not resource hog, resource, like, spend. It's things like that that also make the dynamic quite different between, like, solo play and group play. Because in solo play, like, you're highly encouraged to just, like, to, like, really conserve, like, those buffs for, like, when you really need them. Which can lead you to just dying, because, like, you didn't use them when you actually should have done. And that's, like, kind of part of the... I want to say the roguelite, like, charm of a deep dungeon. Jump over those plants. And stone 47. Yeah, stone 6... Like, I don't know if it's stone 61. It was in the early 60s was, like, the last one I actually experienced. Oh, shit. Didn't mean to do that. was actually quite funny. Alright, back we go. Ding, 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 ding. I love that we're, yeah. I do like the visual diversity of this deep dungeon in terms of, like, a location. Ooh. I would say it could have gone badly there, but I am in a group, so they can res you if you die. Which helps. As long as everybody doesn't get wiped out at once. Oh, you do sense the accursed horde calling you on this floor, so that's nice. Make sure we get that. I'm going to use that. There we go. We got one, yeah, we're on floor 48, so we got one more floor after this and then the boss. That's good. I completely messed up on the boss the first time I did this. I did survive it, but only just due to, like, the insane amount of buffs that, Bark Bomb Incense gives you. We won't actually have that on this run. So... yeah. I'm interested that the ether pool is not capped, now. Like, earlier floors you're, like, capped for ether pool. So even if you have, like, 99.99, like, the actual amount that you get benefits from is a lot less. But it does look in general... We didn't get single votive candelabra this entire run, I just realized. That's actually kind of wild. Because we pretty much explored, like, every floor. Yeah. Also getting pretty lucky with, ether pool. This is, like, a good run for that. Oh, there's, Right. Time for boss. Did someone use the last steel? Shit, I died. I didn't realize you sank that quickly. Yeah, so you have to be in the... You have to be in the, yeah! Okay. Nice. I'm just gonna get that appraised. It's possible that people mostly run... Oh, I got an equestrian roll. Nice. And 3 pilgrim's potions. Okay, let's see if I, no, less than 5 minutes is, you know, pretty decent. Let's have a look. In the meantime, I'm going to use that equestrian roll. Yeah, the music is really good. The music in this game in general is really good. It has, like, one of the best. I recommend just going to YouTube and looking up Final Fantasy XIV, like, soundtracks. Because, I mean, there's quite a lot of them at this point, because it's, like... It's essentially, like, 6 games now. Like, say, let's see, because you got base game, which was A Realm Reborn, Heavensward, Stormblood, Shadowbringers, Endwalker, Dawn Trail. So yeah, there's like basically 6 games worth of music. And like, I mean, yeah, not all of it is great, but a lot of it is. Like, far more than you'd expect. Because like, every expansion is like a full-length, like, RPG. Like, the stories tend to take like a good 30 to 40 hours to go through. Like, in each expansion. Plus, like, however much the patches give you, which is usually, like... There's like 5 patches, and they usually give you a good, like... I'd say, like, 3 to 5 hours of main story each. So you usually end up with, like a full expansion cycle is often a good, like... 60 hours plus of main story, plus, like... side stories and stuff that they tend to give you. There's 2 out of 4 in my queue. Oh, there it goes. Fantastic. Who are we in this time? Is it the same team? I think it's the same team. Yeah, this is the same team I was in the last bunch with. This actually makes me excited. I might just, like, continue queuing and see if this group's, like... climbing up. Rapid recitation votive. I think that's the one that gives you, like, I think that's the one that gives you, like, reduced cooldowns and stuff. There we go. One funny thing about Ninja is it's the only class in the game that has a silly flip when you jump with it. Like, literally no other job in the game does this. Like, they all just do, like, a standard jump like this. It's really funny. I'm like, why? Because Ninja. No, thank you for turning away, Traverse Tawny Claw. I'm trying to remember where this music is originally from that's playing here. I think it's a dungeon theme. But I can't remember where. I remember now, it's what's it called? It's from an Endwalker dungeon. Go. Yeah, there's only one person went this way. I'll go this way. Make sure they're not fighting stuff solo. What voted? Oh, Anointment. Anointment's really good. Anointment basically fully heals you every like 3 seconds. It's like kind of busted. So for context, like so a deep dungeon, which is what this is a 100 floor plus roguelite mode, basically. It's like the first one is 200 floors, but all the others are 100 floors. And they all have like gimmicks. So the gimmick in this one, I mean there's quite a few, but one of them is the votive candelabras. And basically you find them and then they give you either a buff or a, like, the opposite of a buff, like a debuff for the next floor. And it's random which one you get. And they can range from like the debuffs are things like you can't see the map, like enemies are more powerful, things like that. And the buffs range from like this one, which just fully heals your entire health every 3 seconds, to like one that turns you into like a big genie thing that explodes everything. One turns you into a little ball of mud that you can use to just like run over and instantly kill enemies. It's fun times. I think the early floors have I've never got a debuff on the earlier floors. So I think... Misery Incense, nice. There we go. Ugh. Hooray, triggered a trap. well, the plan of passage is active. Okay. Let's go. We're on 53 now, so we're about to go to 54. The boss here is the Sabatender, like the big cactus stick king guy. He's like the most recent boss I fought. Like I haven't fought. Oh, I love this track. I knew that was going to turn into a mimic. Damn it. I didn't paralyze it in time, so I got maliced. Do we have a... No, we don't. Oh god. Oh. Bark Bomb Incense. That's going to help on the boss. Right, to the exit. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know why they use these, like... Because this track and some of the others are from, like, the weird techno remix album that they put out, and I don't know why they decided to use those tracks in, like, Deep Dungeon specifically, because they've done it a bunch of times. Like, this isn't the first time that tracks like this end up in. End up in Deep Dungeons. They all have, like, weird music choices like this. I remember the previous Deep Dungeon ended up having an entire section that ended up getting nicknamed the Rave Caves, just because they frequently just played tracks like this there. And you know what? I'm gonna use that. Oh, damn. Oh, well. do we just leave or do we explore? I guess we have plenty of time. It looks like people are up for exploring. I think this is I'm not sure if this is a group or if this is just like the people who happen to be in here at the moment are like generally being grouped up together. Time. Okay, so the next floor is 56. We are closing in on Big Cactus King, whose name I forgot. I love being a ninja and just like being able to... I don't know, this probably isn't a group actually, because unless they're all leveling, which is entirely possible, because you can level here quite effectively, but like, if they were a group, you'd probably see like a slightly more balanced, like, bunch of people, rather than just like 3 DPSs. What's over here, I wonder? Oh. Dun, 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 dun. I do like that this group of players likes to explore at least. They do like Do you not want that silver chest? Did you not see it? Dun, 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 dun. It was an incense. That kind of makes sense. To the exit. Can't wait for the next 2 minutes to be up so I can be free of this debuff. I can't believe I fat-fingered my stun and then like got poxed by a mimic. I'm ashamed of my life. Like, what track is this from? I don't know why I'm going this way. It's just like a bronze chest. Oh, I got some illumined ether pool glass. I'll take that. Wait, what track is this? This is like a leitmotif from one of the expansions. I can't remember which one. is the issue. Damn, we're gonna have to hunt some more enemies. There we go. Ah, finally. Okay. That's good. This is a pretty small floor. 57. So we got 58 and 59 to go. And then we've got the boss. Which is pretty good. I think that works. I wish I could remember where this track is from. It bothers me that I can't. It's not a dungeon track, I think it's like a cutscene track. Steel. Use that on the boss, probably. Oh, there's a votive candelabra. Immolation! That's one of the really good ones. Immolation, basically gives you like a freebie on the next floor. Okay. Yeah, let's just wait here. The next floor is going to be very easy because we got immolation, so which means we can literally just waddle around as like a giant fiery ghost and then like, and blow everything up in one hit. There we go. Yeah, I see. So currently we are these big exploding ghosts. And these have an ability, which means you can go boom and literally just kill everything in the room. Don't need to be here. Someone used poison for incense, which just wipes everything out on the floor. So, like, yeah. Ding ding ding. Someone stood in a landmine. You know what? I'll use that. There we go. The boss is next, actually. This boss should be okay, because we have, like, a bark bomb for it, and bark bombs, they make a lot of bosses, I wouldn't say trivial, but, like, significantly easier. They double your HP, they give you a regen, and they put a huge dot on the enemy. As you can see, it did not take very long. Okay. You know what? Let's just queue up. So I've never seen past this floor set, so I don't know what the boss is here. Although I think if I can get past, if we can get past this floor set, which we probably can with 4 of us, I think the final checkpoint is the 71 to 100. It's that. Ding ding. Oh, it's the Shadowbringers theme. Oh, Immolation. Damn, the next floor's gonna be so good. What have we got? Oh, this is a completely different team as well. Need to be careful. Echoes top. Did fantastic. Shit. Oh well. Survive. I was not expecting to die there. Yeah, see, this is a much more cautious groove. Which makes sense, because these floors seem to be where the difficulty seems to really ramp up. I mean, you can get one shot easily on the previous floors, but, like... these ones seem, like, a bit harder. Hey, how are you, Lily? I'm just doing I'm doing matched party deep dungeon. So oh, that's cool. Which alt were you leveling? Like as an alt job or like an alt like character? Oh god, yeah, because the NA servers are getting DDoSed, aren't they? I'm sorry. Oh, like playing healer or tank, when you're getting like disconnects and stuff is really annoying because it's like, especially at like lower levels, because you kind of need to be a bit on point. Like some of the early levels on both of those jobs can be before you have a whole bunch of tools, can be like really hard. Yeah, I'm not shocked. Cause like if you're like a leveling tank, like yeah, like a tanker, like you know, I've tanked like level 100 dungeons with no healer. Took a while, but it was sort of like mostly because the healer disconnected, and then just didn't come back. But like those like early dungeons, like are just no. Like I still think the level 50 dungeons are like some of the hardest dungeons in the game. Thank you for that 93 ether pool arm. I'll take that. Not gonna fight those giant crocodiles though. That's beautiful. I mean, you can kind of get away with it on Tantara-ish, like, but you have to be on point. Like, I think I've done wall-to-wall healing in Tantara when I was, like, leveling. I might be misremembering, though. It's been like a long time. I don't tend to play healer, so it's been, like, a long-ass time since I like my armor being 97. I appreciate that. After my embarrassing death, like, earlier, I'm being a bit more cautious. This is the Matoya's Relic music. I remember this because this was the most recent dungeon when I started playing the game for the first time. Because I started in patch 5.4 at the tail end of Shadowbringers. I don't know the enemy attacks, like, on this floor set as easily. And it's kind of like... I wouldn't say it's messing me up, but like... I'm in the state where I don't quite know how to avoid a lot of enemy attacks. Because I've never done this set of floors, like, solo. 61 or 62 was, like, the highest I ever got in my solo attempts. So I've never actually been... And I tend to mostly just play Deep Dungeon solo, rather than in groups. So there are some enemies where I look at them and I'm like, I can kind of figure out probably what you're gonna do based on, like prior experience. Like, that's probably going to do a big frontal cleave, because sewer water tends to be that. But, like... these enemies look mean. Final sting. Okay. I wonder what that does. I don't think I need that chest. Like, that silver is nice. No, it was using a move called Unfinal Sting, which is why I was like, I don't know what that does. This Final Sting, like, basically one-shots you. It does, like, a huge, big damage spike. You can actually survive it if you have enough health, but, like... that was neat! I've died twice. Fortunately, I have Phoenix Downs. That makes sense. Ugh. I feel like I'm letting the party down by dying. But I just don't know these enemies' moves. You do not sense the accursed horde in this area. Yeah, I think that's fair. Look at this. Look at this hideous ghost cactus. Yeah, not knowing these movesets, like, got me on the edge of my seat. Because I'm just like, oh my god, what's it gonna do? I'll follow the Pictomancer. They seem to know what they're doing. Are we gonna pull this or not? I guess we are not gonna have any choice. In this, yeah. I'm like, do we get mimics in gold chests yet, or are they like 71 plus? Oh, nice! Which server are you on? I'm guessing Chaos or Light, because there's the only two. I can't believe I just got blown up. The data center will be either Light or Chaos, because those are the only two European data centers. Oh, Louis Soir. Okay, we do get, we do get gold mimics now. That's good to know. There's a votive candelabra in this next room. Ding, 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 ding. First passage. That's the one that gives you super fast movement speed. Yeah, I don't know which one Louis was on actually. I need to check that. Strength. Cool. I'll let that, yeah, I don't know that either. I can't remember. It's been a long time since because I didn't do data travel center very much. So I like kind of forget what, I kind of forget what the, yeah, I don't know if we want to go up there. Yeah, for a gold chest, that room was not good. I can't believe I just wasted... Go on, you can do it. 68. This is the highest I've ever got. Because I've mostly just been doing solo attempts of this, so... This is like, I just decided to matchmake in a group today, just because I thought it would be funner, to be honest. Especially on stream. Where is everybody? No, we're getting gloom on the next floor. What's over here? Literally nothing. Swift Passage is yeah. No, like I've soloed 2 of them. Just not this one yet. The title I have on my character is the one you get for soloing like Eureka Orthos. And then I've also soloed Heaven on High. I'll solo this one eventually. I'm not as keen on the title because the title is like it's fine. It's like the Enlightened, which is okay, I guess. I'm probably never gonna get rid of Once and Future Queen because they just love it so much. But like it was the title that made me solo deep dungeons. And my Eureka Orthos clear was actually kind of wild. I cleared the dungeon with literally 1 second left on the clock. I think I have like footage of it recorded somewhere. Well, like my title? You go into the Eureka Orthos deep dungeon solo, and then like do 1 to 100 without dying. It took me a long ass time. Like I genuinely don't want to know like how long that actually took me, because it was. No, that's a different Eureka. There's Eureka and there's Eureka Orthos. Eureka Orthos is the deep dungeon under the Crystal Tower in Mordona, and Eureka is an island off the coast of Kugane that's like an open zone like Bosnia. The actual reasoning is kind of wild because oh yeah, Buck Bomb. Like, so the island Eureka is actually named after the place under the Crystal Tower, which wasn't in the game at the time, but the place under the Crystal Tower is based on a similar dungeon in Final Fantasy III, which is where the Crystal Tower is from originally. Which has like a post-game or end-game super dungeon underneath it called Eureka, which is why Eureka Orthos, and like the Orthos in Eureka Orthos is Greek for true, so like the one under the Crystal Tower is like the true Eureka, basically. Oh no, I got blown up. There we go. But yeah, basically there's just a bunch of different things called Eureka in this game. Yeah, should we just... Yeah, let's just go back to the exit. Okay. Seems to be what everybody's decided to do. Boss time now. I've never seen this boss before. I have absolutely no idea what it even is. So, forgive me, random matchmaked party, I'm probably going to die again. After this, I unlock the final checkpoint for this dungeon, though, because you can start at 71 to 100. Let's see. It's a big Cyclops? Okay. I'm guessing it's gonna go through the middle. Oh! shit. Okay, I don't know this boss yet. I can die, it's okay. Oof. Okay, well next time I know that boss a bit better. So right. Actual pajama bottoms? Sweet. Okay. I think I'm going to extract some materia from this. Looking at the time, I definitely have enough for one more attempt. I'm kind of excited that I can now do 71 to 100 if I want. So let's see if I can get a matchmaked party for this. Oh, I've got 2. Okay. See what I have. Platinum piece, that's nice. Oh yeah, I got the cute little pajama bottoms. Could be an armory chest. Yay! Little cactuar pajama pants. Aww. I remember when these came out, you got the stuff to craft them from treasure maps in Endwalker. They were selling for so much money on the market board. It was absurd. It's kind of cute though. I think I'll keep them. I don't think they sell for much these days. Like old like things like that tend not to. They like deprecate really quickly. Exchange artifacts. Yeah, I got the Pilgrim's Framers kit. You get more potions, but I don't think I need them right now. Yeah, I got 7 First Light relics. Modern aesthetic, simple and clean. Dang, I think this is selling for like a bomb at the moment. Like, clearly I need my Sin Beaver. I can actually almost afford the Sin Beaver, thinking about it. So I probably want to save. I might want to save up for. I'm not even going to use this, but I might sell it. So many of tea. You're definitely saving up for that. Because yeah, I want more tea. Come on, Q. It's possible that nobody's queuing this high at the moment. That's it, it's 71 plus, so I can actually, like, just restart here if I want. Which is nice. What's the, challenge logs, actually, for Deep Dungeons? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I probably want to clear, like, 20 to 30, at some point this week to get those. Unfortunately, you can only have 2 active save files on Deep Dungeons at any given time. So you get rewards at 20, 30, 50, 70, and then 100. In terms of, like these. What are the... Did they ever add any field ops that... Oh no, there are, like, Occult Crescent ones. I was like, because I'm not sure if they ever added any to Bosnia for this. Like, it was always just Eureka and, I guess now Occult Crescent. I'm not sure if this is gonna pop at this point. Got a couple of nice things though. I got those Cactuar pajamas and I got an orchestrion roll for one of the Deep Dungeon tracks. I think it was Rays of Devotion. Oh, my eye is giving me a bit of trouble. Yeah, so we've got Rays of Devotion and then these. I like that I got the boss remix. I'm really happy with that. But I do need these two still from the Deep Dungeon. I also need to actually get some of these tracks for done. I like collecting orchestrion rolls in this game. I can actually get these two now, because they did clear Palace of the Dead, just not solo. I think this one was in the Moogle event at one point, and I probably should have picked it up. Ding. Ding, ding, ding. Diddle ding ding. I'll wait a few minutes. I think if it like doesn't pop, and I think if I wait for I'll wait for 10 minutes, and then if it doesn't pop by 10 minutes, I think I'll go and do something else for a bit. But this has been kind of fun. If that's the like, actually, if it doesn't pop, I think I might. I'm trying to think. I wish. Yeah, strength 74 plus. I'd probably just delete this. This is my current solo file. But, like, it's not very high. I'm gonna have to clear 1 to 31 like a whole ton anyway. I like that I have 99 in armor now though. 97, 99 is pretty solid. Yeah, I'm just gonna delete that. Oh wait, no I can't. Actually, I can just delete my current one, because I'm pretty sure you restart at 70, like, 1 anyway. Enter Pilgrim's Traverse, enter with the match party. Oh yeah, you can start at 71, but I'm gonna start at 1, because I wanna do the early floors. I've only got about half an hour left on my stream time for today anyway, so, like, I'd rather get something done. And if I can work towards the 10 to 20, Do, do, do. There we go. Do we have anyone that's not? No, we have 4 DPS again. I think people just do this on Deep. This is the thing. This is actually one of the changes with Deep Dungeon over the last couple of expansions, because like on the earlier ones, like Heaven on High, which is the Heaven on High is the only other one I've soloed other than EO. But like one of the big differences was that the enemies just hit really hard in general, and that meant so being a tank was actually quite beneficial. If you were DPS, you had to really heavily invest in sustaining potions and like being really careful with managing damage. That's why Machinist was pretty highly favored, because you could kite enemies quite easily. But like with Eureka Orthos and also this one, although to a slightly lesser extent, a lot of the shift went towards mechanics, with a lot of enemies actually doing quite minimal damage, like in terms of like auto attacks, but then having telegraphed moves that would basically one-shot you if they hit you. And that made DPSs like much more preferable for like just general play in them, because it kind of didn't matter if you were taking a lot of damage, because like what really mattered was just not being hit by the moves. Like I soloed Eureka Orthos like on Ninja. I soloed Heaven on High on Warrior. So that was a kind of more traditional tank run. That one didn't actually take me that long. I think it took me like 6 or 7 attempts. Whereas Eureka took me like, I don't even want to know, a lot. Like tens and tens of attempts in EO. It was the first Deep Dungeon I ever soloed, so it was like, there was a lot of learning curve experience. So even with guides, just being able to react in time to like some of the enemy attacks was like quite tricky. But yeah, these early floors are a lot more forgiving than the later ones. Yeah, I'm not really getting any ether ball here though, like, my armor is maxed, my weapon is also maxed, and I probably won't really get any bonuses until I hit like some of the boss floors. Hooray! Oh, this track's so good. Oh, this is Civilizations! I hope I get this in a Blasted Hole, in like a, I completely missed that there was a healer on our party. Oh, what's, oh, rapid recitation. So that's the, that means we get bonus to cooldown speed, I think? It's like cooldown speed or it's like GCD speed. I can't remember exactly which. On the next floor. There we go. Ding 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 ding. There we go. Oh. Like two of us used like strength commanders at the same time. Oh, finally, an accursed horde. And we're getting a lot of intuitions. This is actually really good. Level 95. What I like to see. Dun, 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 dun. And no point in being over here. Nice. What was in here? An annoying bee, for one. Have to bobble under this music, really. Oh, it's changed. You can't really bob along to this one quite so easily. Poison fruit, yeah! Oh, an Evoda Candelabra. Yeah, this is much less of a bob. Foe's Frailty, huh? I don't think I've ever got that one before. Da-da-ding-ding. Probably want to use an hopefully we'll get an accursed horde on the next 1 to 2 floors. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. There we go. I keep forgetting that I don't have certain attacks because I'm not level 100 yet in this part of the dungeon. Yeah, how about no? This floor is like completely barren. There's like nothing here. Someone's being chased by a moth. Happens to the best of us. Oh. That was the first time I've stepped on a trap. Well, I don't know if that's actually me. Well, not a trap, but like a luring trap even. I'm usually a bit of a trap magnet in these places, so... Hello. There we go. 2 more floors. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding, ding. I don't know if you get, like, automatic bonuses after every boss in this floor. I mean, in this dungeon. Devotion! Of course it was going to be a mimic. Right. Wait, where's the silver chest? Oh, here it is. Time to go and beat up a giant rainbow bush. My first ever solo attempt of this dungeon, I died to this boss. I was very embarrassed. Oh, that's interesting. How about no? I'll give someone a com. 3 sacks of solid light. Thank you very much. Right, let's see if I can queue the next set. Oh yeah, there it is. So if I do like up to 20, that gives me a bonus, which is nice. I could technically get the Sin Beaver minion after this, but I probably won't. I think I'll probably like save up for the hairpiece. Although I don't know, I'll have to think about it, because I don't personally want the hair. I have to admit though, I mean, I know this has only been out for like a few weeks. That's good. Thank you for being here. Your presence is always appreciated. I hope you have a really good day. I'm gonna be wrapping up in like 10-15 minutes anyway. Basically once I finish this floor set. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 dong dong ding 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 do 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 ding 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 ding. Do, 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 do. Ding, 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 ding. The whole, like, one thing I find really interesting is because of the way that you don't keep commanders in, like, matched parties, I feel like it makes the higher, like, starting on the higher floors, like, not hard, but, like, I think it offsets it a bit, because on the one hand, you're like, oh, you can get to start on, like, floor, 71, for example, but on the other hand, you don't have any like, commanders at all, which means that, like, you're kind of in this position of resource scarcity that offsets the fact you can kind of just like build like competent like just teams of randos. These floors are really short. Ding 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 ding. Oh, it's a mimic room. Fortunately, mimics in these floors are mostly kind of easy. Oh, that's thank you for that piece of the accursed horde, I'll take that. Where did you come from? You're literally just walking out of a wall. Oh, this is dramatic music, isn't it? I love the, like, changes here as you progress through. This track is, like, very dramatic. I wonder where this is from. Oh! Hello! Accursed Horde. Enhanced Tenchi Jin. Woo! Now I can do Tenri Jindo. This is actually like getting the rewards from this is actually probably a pretty solid like just weekly activity. And so yeah, just jump into some deep dungeon for get some challenge logs, like do match party like all the way. I think it's interesting that haste seems to affect like the entire party, rather than say like strength and steel, which are very individual. Affluence. Just use that. There we go. 15. Big stretch. Switching. See, this dude's coming this way. Forgive and deceit. Damn it. I got turned into a fairy. Ding, 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 ding. Seven. There's a lot of enemies in this next room. Ding, 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 ding. After all those intuitions last time, I think we've been pretty scant on them in this set. I think I completely missed that there was a votive candelabra here. That was frailty, nice. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, I love this track. Oh, this is Insanity. I love Insanity as like a... This is boss theme for Shadowbringers. And most of you listening will know that, but like, for those who don't. Ding, ding. I'm just gonna renew that haste. Lost in the flood, proud angels bathe in their wages of blood. And do we pay for tomorrow? Okay. Ding, 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 ding. Da 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 da. Okay. Oh my god, look at this little dude. Oh, he's less funny now. I thought he was cute. There we go. Come on, monkey. $19, almost at 20, dang. Might try and go to 30, just to get it out of the way. We'll see how quickly the queue pops. Damn, I got poxed. Didn't even realize that thing was attacking me. Oh well, could be worse. Nice. Box time. Thank you very much. I'll take that. Nice. What's the time? 1 o'clock. Let's see if we can get, let's see if we can get 21 to 30. Yeah, cool. Excellent. I'll do this set, and then I'll stop there. And then I'll go and check out my Accursed Horde stacks and see how much we get. There we go. I think after this boss, I will at least get like a +1. Yeah, I love the changes to. If you remember when we started up in floor 1, we were like outside, and now we're like, and then in 11 to 20, we were inside, but in these kind of like Sin Eater coated like webbed up church corridors, and now we're like sort of deep underground, probably like under the lakes in Ilmeg. This is actually a really good deep dungeon. Ooh, nice. Okay, I'm just gonna stay here. What's through here? There we go. 23. Yeah, this should be pretty quick. Okay. Something calls out for warmth. I'm gonna get a vote of candelabra on here, boys. There we go. Is the candelabra up here? There it is. What do we got? What do we got? Come on. It's rapid recitation. Nice. I think that's intuition, yeah. Okay, at least we're running intuition. That's a good thing to know. Okay, everybody. Let's make sure that... Rapid recitation... Accursed Hood is on this floor. There we go. Yeah, no, let's just leave that. Lost in the flood, bathe in the wages of blood. Immolation! That's what you like to see. There we go. I wanted to save Bark Bomb for the boss people, but sure. It's like literally nothing in there. What am I doing? Come on, everybody. Oh yeah. This is really funny. It's just a Corrigan room. Okay. I think I'll pop that. Someone else has. That classic. Yeah, there's no point in like hoarding like a lot of oh shit. Didn't think I ran over that. Okay. 28, 29, so one more floor and then the boss. It should probably go down about as fast as all the bosses do. Because, yeah, they don't last very long when you have 4 people with reasonable ether pool. Mortification is the one where you take and receive more damage, I think. So. Oh. Boss time! Oh. Right, let's take this boss out. And that'll be me done for the day, I think. I'm gonna make a tasty lunch after this. Do 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 do. Yeah, this boss isn't gonna last very long. There we go. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna wrap up there, I think, for the day. No, yeah, it is no, sweet. I want to appraise the horde. Let's get my stacks of first light. Found one. No, I got two and I got one. Nice. Okay, let's see what I got in the silvered light stacks. Pilgrim's Faction. I could always do with one of those. Yeah! Got one of the orchestrion rolls I was missing. Got two of them. I can probably sell one. Got some spirits. Another Pilgrim's Potion. Got some clear demi materia 2. Another clear demi materia 2. Ornamental Leafman card. Already got that. Cool. Let me use one of these. Cool, that's going to be me done for the day, I think. But let me just do a quick cleanup by going to my what's it called? Retainers. And seeing what I can sell stuff for. I don't know how much the Shadows Withal one is going to be selling for now. Probably not that much if I had to guess. Oh, I'll take that 85,000 gil. Sell those. Sell that. This one. Yeah, 150. Didn't think it would be very much. I'll just sell that. for 150 gil. Take that. Thank you very much. Still, I have now mostly got the orchestrion rolls for this. I need civilizations from Pulse Volume 2. Actually, how much is that? Is it also cheap? Where is the orchestrion scroll? For some reason, I think I must have turned off help. Weapon parts, dies. Orchestrion components, this is what I wanted. Oh yeah, it's the music note. Of course it was. Let's have a look. I don't know how much these are going for now, actually. Quite a bit, still. Yeah. $100,000 for that one still. That's actually kind of wild. Yeah, those don't shock me, because those are from... Yeah. Its showtime is... Yeah, it doesn't shock me. How much is Be My Honey is still absurd. I don't really get why, because I kind of think it sucks. But that's partly just PTSD, because, let's just say I listen to that a lot. I'll just buy that one. 70k is fine. Unbroken Vessels. Yeah, I need that one still. What about the 90... Cast Stones in Shadow. Get that. Roses of May. 50k is actually not too bad. I get that. Garden Relics. Garden Ruins. I think these might be from Occult Crescent. Town Theme Dawn Trail. Yeah, these are from Occult Crescent. I don't really have any other tracks there. But I do really like them, so... New World, Exdeath's Castle. No items found. That's interesting. Go. Just going on an orchestrion boom, apparently. Yeah, I'm not buying that one. Or this one. Those are far too expensive. Back to the drawing board. Yeah, I thought that's going to be a while. Not Afraid, Unleashed, Fearless. Yeah, I don't really want any of those right now. Ghost in the Distance, Mental, Todoroki. Yeah, those are going to be quite a bit. Final Fantasy 9, the Final Battle. Yeah, I might as well. Don't actually like this track very much, but completionism demands. Etched in Memory. Nah, I can't be bothered to spend that much. This is the one I was actually looking for. Yeah, see, this is really cheap. Let's just get it. Kaleidoscope's a really nice track, but also pretty cheap. Carrots of Passion. Very expensive. Yeah, these are always kind of pricey. Because it's actually kind of annoying to get them. I can actually get these now, like, properly. But I need to actually have the things that you buy them with. Yeah, how much are these worth, actually? Your Vows, Despair, Gustavberg. These are a bunch of, like, FF11 tracks from the Alliance raid. Yeah. Yeah, how about no? I'm just gonna pack this up. Gonna add these. There we go. Okay, I think that's going to be me done for the day. Let me just wrap up. So, stream end. Here we are. Yeah, so let me just put my controller down. Yeah, so just wanted to say thank you all for being here. It's been a pleasure. Thank you especially to Jun and to Lily for stopping in and chatting. And thank you to anyone who was lurking and who just stopped in. It's been a pleasure. So I'll be back on Friday, streaming again from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. UK time, give or take a little bit. Maybe some more FF14. I'm trying to look into other games, like single-player games that I might want to play on stream at the moment. So I might stop over into one of those, but we'll see. But otherwise, I just wanted to say thank you so much. I hope you have a really good day, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Please take care, and have a good day. The Riker out.